right. I think we're live. Alright, guys. We are back. Oh, gotta mute my own audio here. Alright, guys. We are back. Oh, gotta mute my own audio here. Alright, guys. We are back. Okay. I don't know why it always does that. Alright, so I've got a new audio setup here. Hopefully it sounds okay. Not too loud or too quiet or whatever. Should make the keystrokes not quite as noticeable as before, but we'll see. Alright, so where we left off was we got in the castle.
Wait.
Grab some items. A lot of things to grab around this area. Got that snake. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay. Looks like we're full.
Welcome.
This guy should have a solution for that.
Got some rare things on sales. What are you buying?
Tache case?
Is that
L.
all, stranger?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
More capacity. So he sells all kinds of new stuff now. This is the Blacktail. It's the next handgun, but we're going to keep the Red 9. Sells the Magnum. So anyone who's not familiar with the Resident Evil series, the Magnum pistol is always the most powerful weapon. And this game is no exception. This thing is a monster. Sells a new shotgun, but we're going to keep the one we got. Because I'm waiting for the next shotgun after this one. And he sells the semi-auto rifle, which is awesome. We're going to be grabbing that at some point. But I'm not ready for it yet.
What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you.
Some upgrades. Not going to upgrade the shotgun anymore. Or the rifle.
What are you selling? Come back anytime.
So I do want to get that new rifle, but I still got six rounds in this one, and I don't want to waste them, so I got to use these up first.
Follow me.
Let's see, is there a bird nest? No.
Wait.
This is the castle. You can see these Ganados are a little different. They're like zealots now. So they sound different. They're going to act a little different. They use different weapons. And they're a little tougher than the old guys. They're smarter.
Follow me. Wait.
And they got catapults. So this part's kind of tricky, because it can be hard to predict where these catapults are going to hit. Okay. So that should stop that catapult from firing. Alright. So there's like an explosive barrel over there too I could have shot, but I just didn't have a good angle on it. Alright.
Wait.
Got some stuff in here.
Follow me.
Did you probably hear these new zealot type guys? They like to chant a lot.
Wait.
So the biggest thing I need to watch out for her is that they don't hit Ashley. Be able to get that with my pistol. Or maybe not. I think I killed the guy though, inadvertently, so I'll take that as a win. Alright. So the only catapults left should be the ones up there that I can't.
Wait.
Don't think I can get them from here. I hear people walking, which makes me think somebody's going to sneak up on me at some point. I think they're below me. But they should be coming up over there. Hey, a nice little detail. She kind of cowers when I'm aiming my rifle. I guess she's afraid I'm going to hit her. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I hear somebody down there. Let's just go have a little peek. Oh, yep. Damn. Huh. Alright. That's pretty good. Let's just get that guy, because I want to go back and upgrade these weapons. Don't hit me. Oh, no.
No.
Whoops. Well, my own hubris. Dang.
Wait.
I just want to upgrade my weapons. Why they gotta make it so tough? Hate those catapults.
Follow me.
It's so hard to predict where they're gonna hit.
Wait.
Okay.
Follow me.
I just don't know what controls when they fire, and sometimes they stop. Like right now, they're not shooting.
Wait.
Actually, didn't think they were gonna fire before when I went through there. I guess I'm just gonna have to take care of all those catapults before I'm able to go back. Alright. Don't hurt me. Okay.
Wait.
There we go.
Follow me.
Okay. So there should be the two guys who sneak up on me.
Wait.
Then I also need to kill these catapults. I can see that guy's head peeking out, but I doubt I can get a good angle on it from here. Well, maybe I can. Alright. Man, those guys are loud. I'm not gonna get them both this time. Okay. How do I get to that guy? Especially without a rifle anymore. Man, I really want to go back, but not safe.
Mátalo.
Okay. So yeah, this guy's got a scythe. Those things are really dangerous. They'll throw those at you. It's crazy. Okay. I think there will be some more guys. But I'll just try to take care of them with what I got, I guess. Right, I got one handgun bullet and my shotgun. That should be enough.
Follow me.
It's another reason I have to kill those catapult guys. Anything up here? Oh, I thought there was treasure. Guess not. Bit of a convoluted way to open a door, but hey, it worked. I thought there'd be more guys, but I guess not.
Wait.
Alright.
Follow me.
Well, I still got one bullet, but I think I'm not going to be that
Welcome.
much of a stickler.
Got some rare. What are you selling?
Alright, so we sell the rifle.
Ah. Thank you.
Don't need the
Is
scope.
that all? What are you buying?
And now we're going to buy the semi-auto rifle. So this thing is awesome.
Thank you.
And sure, we'll buy a scope for it too. Why not?
Is that all? Thank you.
Cool.
What are you buying? Is that all?
Trade that.
Thank you. Is that all? Not enough cash.
I'm out of money. Alright, well, we got lots of treasure.
Is that?
All that treasure I've been
Thank you.
sitting on.
Is that? Is that? Ah. Ah. I. Thank you. Ah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ah. Thank you.
I love this guy.
Ah. Thank you.
Keep those. I saw that though.
Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all?
Okay.
Thank you. What are you selling?
Feeling pretty good. Okay.
Come back anytime.
Combine that. Okay. We are in business.
Leon, where's your current location?
We decided to lay low in a castle, but it looks like it was a bad move.
Meaning...
Well, it appears that this castle's also connected with the Los Illuminados. They must not get many visitors here, because they're giving me one hell of a welcome.
Sounds bad. I have an idea, Leon. I need you to...
What? Repeat, Hunnigan.
Uh-oh.
Great. Just my luck.
There goes Han again. Platinum sword. That. Now we can't use it, unfortunately, but you know. That's just for puzzles. It's kind of a tough room. There's a lot of guys that come in here. Nobody over there, so that's good. I had this guy. Gotta love that. Oh, that was close. Oh, the guy's just content to hang out over there, I guess. Nope, no complaints from me. Here's some reinforcements. Hey, leave my Ashley alone.
Wait.
Oh, he died. More guys. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh no, the money's going away. Ah, it despawned. That's what happens if you don't grab it fast enough. Oh wow. Doing pretty good at money. We still got the boss here. Well, he's just the leader of this little group. The scary looking dude. And here's a new plague type that these guys have. So these ones can kill you in one hit if he gets close. It just bites your head right off. So they're pretty dangerous. And somehow I missed. Okay. This is a pretty simple little puzzle. You just swap the two swords.
Follow me. Wait. Follow me. Leon! Lewis.
Our old buddy
I got
Lewis.
something for you guys. What? Oh, shit! I must have dropped it when I was running away from them.
Dropped what?
A drug that'll stop your convulsions. Look, I know you're carriers. You've been coughing up blood, right?
Yeah.
And you.
Yes.
Damn it! The eggs have hatched. We don't have much time.
What are you talking about?
I have to go back and get it.
Let me come with you.
No, you stay here with Leon. He's better with the ladies. I'm sure.
What a weirdo.
Why are you...
It makes me feel better. Let's just leave it at that.
Wait.
It's a funny little detail there. when I tell her to wait, sometimes that'll actually trigger enemies, because it makes noise. So that's why there's dudes coming now. Two of them. Okay. There goes that problem. This little sneaky guy up there. So yeah, they got crossbows now. Those crossbow guys are no joke. Something else they have, you can kind of see from here. Another guy waiting over there. They've got shields now. The shields block bullets. They're pretty rough. But this guy didn't pick the best hiding spot. But there's another guy though. So here he comes. So the answer to these is the rifle, because it can pierce the shield. Okay, no items.
Wait.
These guys. So yeah, sometimes if you kick the door just as they're there, you can stun them. Fun little trick. Suplex. So yeah, that's a nice thing about these islets. You can suplex them, which I find quite amusing. The interesting thing to note is the melee attacks actually change depending on the enemy. So the regular Gyarados, the villagers I've been fighting, you can't suplex them, but you can suplex these guys. Maybe that represents Leon getting a little bolder.
Follow me.
As we go along. He's having a bit more fun with dispatching these guys.
Wait.
Look at that explosive barrel. What's that doing in here? There's no enemies. Oh, didn't get them all. Have a suplex.
Follow me.
He's got Ashley. So the problem with Ashley being in combat like that, it's really easy to accidentally shoot her.
Wait. Follow me.
Ah, she's just sitting there. Ah, get out of the way, Ashley. She doesn't move very well. Well, she better move now or she's gonna die. I think it's time to break out the rifle. Get out of the way, Ashley.
Wait.
Okay. She can be pretty frustrating to deal with sometimes.
Follow me.
I don't think escort missions in any game has ever been great. It's not the best. Alright, so the next room coming up is pretty tough, so let's go upgrade our weapon.
Welcome.
I'm not usually one to waste a rifle round, but
Is that all?
I'm gonna need some more rifle for this
Thank you.
next spot.
Come back. Anytime.
So that too. I think we're gonna start with the rifle for here. So this next room that's coming up is pretty infamous. It's probably the hardest room in the game. It's really easy to die here. It's also a really obvious example of the adaptive difficulty. Because when I come in here, there's going to be... unless I'm thinking of the wrong spot. Maybe I'm not there. No, I'm not there yet. Okay, never mind. My memory fails me. I was thinking this was a different room. It's just a cutscene room.
I was starting to wonder when you might notice us.
Who are you?
Me llamo Ramon Salazar, the 8th Castellan of this magnificent architecture. I have been honored with the prodigious power from the great Lord Sadler. I've been expecting you, my brethrens.
No thanks, bro.
My, we've got a feisty one. If you care for your own well-being, I suggest you surrender yourself and simply become our hostage. Or Mr. Scott, you can give us the girl because you're not worth a penny, I'm afraid. You can die.
I'm never turning into one of them. Never.
Got that right. We'll find a cure.
We'll find a cure. Oh look, it's a door where you gotta fetch things to put in there. Aww. Okay. Purple jam. Yeah, we've upgraded from barrels. We're at vases now. Getting fancy up in here. The other door is locked, so we're gonna go this way. All right.
Wait.
This lonely area. Well, I'm still glad I upgraded my rifle because I'm gonna need it for this. Hey, look! Now we know who this guy is. We've been seeing pictures of the whole game. It's Sadler. And of course, they hide their money behind the Sadler painting because nobody would dare mess with the Sadler painting. Capture Louis Sierra. I have confirmation that Sierra has entered the castle. Why he would return during his escape leads me to question his motives, but we must seize this moment and capture him. We will get the other 2 Americans after we apprehend Sarah. It appears that he took some vaccines when he stole our sample. The vaccines we can do without, but we must retrieve the sample, for it is our lifeblood. I fear there's somebody else, or some other group involved in this whole affair. They've been saying that for a long time. If the sample were to get into the hands of this other entity, the world which we seek to create will not come. We must apprehend Sarah as quickly as possible. I feel like I could get through that, but then again, I don't know. I guess that's kind of bad. You wouldn't want to like just jump through that or something and avoid it. So I could bring Ashley into the prison with me, but that would be a massive mistake. So I'm leaving her out here. And I'll equip this. Well, look at that. Who's caged over there? Somebody in that cage. What did he do wrong? He looks like a nice guy. Why is he in prison? Oh, his eyes are sewn shut. Alright, so this is the Gorador. Fun little boss. Yeah, so I gotta pull that lever over there. What do you think the odds are that I get to that lever with no problems? Bam, there he is. So this guy is blind. He only reacts to sound. And I gotta shoot him in the back. So that's why I'm not running. So this guy does a lot of damage. He can decapitate you pretty easily. But, just gotta be strategic about this. Come on. There we go. I missed. Alright. There we go. Problem solved. Not too bad. That guy's pretty scary though the first time you fight him and you don't really know what to do about it. So there's little bells in the corner too, like I could have done that and that would like attract him, but what I did works for me.
Mátalo.
Conveniently placed lamp here. Now this might just look like a regular lamp, but it's quite... Oh, I missed. Well, it catches them on fire if you land it just right, but I missed. Uh-oh. Oh boy. That's a shotgun solution. Do not want to risk those things being right on top of me. It's still alive? How much health does this thing have? Wow. Okay. That was a tough one. Must be pretty high on this adaptive difficulty scale, because these guys are tough. Couple guys with crossbows over there.
Follow me. Wait.
Alright, so the room I was thinking about earlier, the toughest room in the game, that's the next room.
Follow me.
So we'll see how it goes. So as I was saying about adaptive difficulty, in this next room, it's a prime example. So when I walk in here, there's going to be two archers like up high in the rafters who shoot at me. And if I die, when I respawn here, they'll probably be gone. You know, if I die. But it's probably the most obvious example in the game of if it becoming easier or harder based on how you're doing. Yeah, so those two little guys up there. So the thing that makes this room so tough is there's just a ton of guys. Oh, Ashley, you're being dumb. That's unfortunate. Well, that's going to make this more complicated. Okay. She's right by the exit, which is bad. So usually what I'd want to do here is actually run to the other side of the room, but Ashley decided she wanted to just sit there. Yeah, so there's tons and tons of guys are going to pour in here. Come on, Ashley, just don't stop. Keep running, Ash. Okay. She coming? Alright. So yeah, the best way to do this room is just sit all the way back here. Have her wait. Let the guys come. I got Ronin Sands in chat saying, "Notice me." You are noticed, sir. I feel like buying this game again on PS4. I really miss this. Yeah, this game's great. Like, this game's, I think, like 15 years old now. I still love it. It's a few things about it haven't aged super great, but for the most part, it's still a blast. Uh-oh. Guys really wants to go for Ashley. Oh yeah, there's also a spot in the ceiling guys can drop down in here, so... This spot isn't quite 100% safe, but it's still the best bet. Is this the remastered version on PC? Yes, it is. So yeah, they can drop down through this hole. Alright, I think we got most of the brunt of it. So ordinarily you have to go in here because you got to stand on these things to lower a thing, but not much point in doing that until these guys are cleared out. Is this before or after the Krauser fight? This is before. You gotta finish the castle before you get to Krauser. Krauser's pretty great, though. Still more. I know there's a lot of guys out there. Just waiting for him to pop in. Taking no chances here. Favorite boss besides the wolf helping you fight the giant? Yeah, I love Krauser. He's my favorite too. He's just a cool guy. Why's Ashley calling for help? You're fine. You're fine, Ashley. Relax. Oh boy. Don't hit me. Okay. No end to these guys. You can have a suplex. Damn. Gotta love Leon. He can suplex people so hard their heads explode. Alright, is there still more guys out here? Might have got them all. Or at least for the first part here.
Follow me.
Alright. Sweet. Alright, let's collect some stuff.
Wait.
So I reckon we got through the hardest part of this room, which is just that initial wave of guys, because, man, when you're in this room, like, they come from the left, the right, they're up above, like, they're everywhere. There's no safe spot. And just trying to get through them to get in that little back room is really the challenge. But we're not done. Still gotta get to the next spot. What the hell's this for? Guess there's only one way to find out. Who will operate? Definitely Ashley. I have no idea why anyone would ever choose Leon to operate that thing. So part of what makes these guys so dangerous is they not only throw the sides at you, but they can hit Ashley when they do it and kill her pretty easily. Like, see that? Like, most of these guys, they try to kidnap her. This guy just wants to kill her. They're bad. Those are bad, bad people.
Follow me. Wait.
This guy's quite tough. Alright, finally he's down. I did not want to die.
Wait.
Gotta stop and grab the looter along the way. So now we have to cross this big lake, which is gonna be its own challenge. We're not done with this
There's a
room
crate
yet.
over there.
So now we send Ashley up to turn the crank. Forgot they could throw the scythe. Yes. Yeah, that scythe throw is very dangerous. Alright, so now we gotta guard her while she's turning that crank. The guys will come attack me while I also have to cover her, so you know. Fun times. Let's give that guy a suplex. He's earned it. Alright, so she's done the first part, so now she's gonna go for the next part. Cool, she dodged that guy, that's good. Oh, I got a guy in my face, that's a problem. Uh-oh. Don't have time for this. Oh boy. Hurry up, Ash. She's gotta be almost done. Okay. I hope this guy doesn't hit me. Alright. I'm not even gonna bother killing that guy. I'm just gonna get out of here. All right. Ronan says, but you can shoot the scythe in midair. Yes, you can. Just like all the thrown weapons that the enemies use in this game, you can shoot them out of the air. Is this the first playthrough, or you already had the time again? This is the first playthrough, so I don't have any of the bonus weapons.
Wait.
I prefer the vanilla playthrough of the game anyways. Having the unlockable weapons kind of takes the challenge away. It's a common staple in these Resident Evil games that after you beat the game, you get like bonus weapons for future playthroughs that you can use for fun.
Follow me.
All right.
You all right?
I'm fine! Leave me alone!
Ashley, wait!
Ashley, you're so stupid. Oh, what a perfect spot you've backed into.
Ashley!
What's going on?
That spot is so comically specific. Alright, first chapter of the castle done. Or is this the second chapter of the castle? I think it's the first. Yeah.
Hunnigan, what happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary information.
Where's Ashley?
Ah, so she fell into one of our wonderful traps. We'll make sure we find her. Don't you worry about her. Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Thanks. That should keep me company, 'cause boredom kills me.
I look forward to our next encounter in another life.
Alright, no more Ashley. Good riddance. So we got a little merchant here, but we've also got this fancy door with the guns on it. Right next to the merchant. What's this about? Oh, look, we got another merchant. We got guns on the wall.
Welcome.
For this game, you need to use weapons that I've selected, stranger. I'm going to choose sniping weapons. So this is a shooting range minigame. Yeah, but you didn't expect a shooting range minigame in here. Let's see if my shooting skills are up to snuff. Pretty good, if I may say so myself, so far. So basically, if you get, I think, 5 hits in a row without missing, that's what causes that little bonus thing in the back to open up. And that gives you a whole lot of points. So the whole point of this is, if you score high enough... Uh-oh. Dang, I missed. That's unfortunate. So if you score high enough, you get those little prizes. It says I got 5 prizes. There's 6. And if I get all 6, I get some money. And I do like money. And as you progress, they get a little tougher. So you can see there's little Ashley now. I shoot her, I lose points. I'm not doing so well now. Ugh. Stop shaking, Leon. Gotta get these targets. Oh, man. That was terrible. I still got it, though. It's pretty forgiving. So I get 6 bottle caps, so the bottle caps are like the little awards you get, little collectibles. But if you get them all, you get a pretty good amount of money. And as I progress through the game, there'll be 3 more levels of the shooting range that I can do. Ronan says, you have a point, but I like dressing up as a mafia against a bunch of zombies. Yeah. So yeah, there's like a bonus outfit you could get in this game where you dress up like a 1930s mobster and you have a Tommy gun. It's pretty funny. Seriously, how does that merchant travel around the map? And how many customers does he get? See, I'm not sure if it's the same guy every time or if it's like different merchants. Because he died earlier in the game, but now he's back, so I think there might be different guys.
Welcome.
It's unclear.
Got some rare things on sale.
Some of the merchants too have glowing eyes, and some of them don't. Which is an interesting little detail. I don't know what that means.
What are you buying? Is that all? Is that Thank you. Is Thank you. What are you selling? Is that Thank you. Is that Thank you. Come back anytime.
Okay. We're done here. Now we're proceeding to the sewer, where Salazar said he let some insects out. So I think you can reasonably expect a new enemy type. So this is a nice little spooky section. Not the most spooky thing in the game, but pretty good. So these enemies that are down here, you can kind of see it there. They're invisible. Like the Predator. These guys are called novistadors, which is very broken Spanish. That sort of translates to like no sight. So you can't, as in the, yeah, because they're invisible, you know, and they're Spanish, so. Yeah, they're giant insects. They turn invisible. I know that one's there, but... And they crawl on walls and ceilings and stuff. And they've got a pretty cool theme. Nice spooky music they got. There they are. So interesting thing to note about these novistadors, they all drop an eye, either red, blue, or green when you kill them. And the blue is the least common. It's possible to go through the whole game and only get one blue. Though really you need two, because there's a special treasure you put the eyes into and it gets more valuable. So we'll see if one of these guys ever drop a blue treasure. I can get one guaranteed, but other than that, it's random. So I don't have to use the rifle on these guys, but it kills them in like one hit, so it's pretty good. If it's a headshot anyways, which it was not on that guy. Oh, still no blues. So yeah, they'll dodge shots too. They're pretty tricky. Yeah, they're pretty tough. Well, I guess they don't always drop an eye, but usually they do. Drop the grenade instead. Looks like he was alive until just recently. Judging by the wound, it was a quick death. Ronan says, I sub, bro. Oh, thanks. And he didn't know about the eyes. Lewis's memo. There are some parasites that have the ability to control their hosts. It's basic knowledge among biologists, but not much is known as to how the parasites do it. Studying these parasites specifically might reveal some clues as to how the powers of the Las Plagas work, and perhaps provide more insight on the victims of the Las Plagas, the Los Ganados. Here's a list of some parasites that have the ability to manipulate the behavioral patterns of their host. Okay, I'm gonna take a crack at pronouncing this. Dicrocolium. Once the larvae of the parasite migrates to the ant's esophagus, it alters the behavior of the ant. When the temperature drops in the evening, the infected ant climbs to the top of a plant and clamps onto a leaf using its mandible. It stays there immobile until the next morning, placing the ant where it's most vulnerable to be eaten by a browsing herbivore such as sheep. One could conclude that the parasite is manipulating the host behavior to make its way into the body of its definitive host. Galactosomum. Larvae of this parasite makes its home inside the brain of a fish, such as the yellowtail and the parrot bass. Once infected, the fish make their way up to the water surface where they'll swim until eaten by seabirds. Once again, this peculiar behavior can only be explained by the parasite's desire to get into the bodies of the seabirds. Leucocolorium. This parasite's sporocysts develop in the snail's tentacles. The sporocysts are vivid in color and pulsate continually, somewhat like a worm. Surprisingly, the infected snail makes its way to the top of a plant, where it is more visible to the eyes of birds, therefore more likely to be eaten. Once eaten by a bird, the parasite will complete its metamorphosis into an adult. So yeah, some of those parasites are pretty creepy. Those are real things. Basically just mind control. So this game's pretty much taking that concept of parasites that mind control insects and other little creatures and applying it to people, which is a pretty popular sci-fi concept. I've definitely heard of that one a few times. But it's effective because mind control is very creepy. For instance, they have Splinter Cell glowing eyes. Yeah, they kind of do, yeah. They got like the Splinter Cell helmet going on. Guess that fits their stealth theme. Look at him waiting for me there. Thinks he's all sneaky. That's what I think of you. There are more. Well, there is more. Did I miss? I think I did. Oh, I think there's more than one. See, there's a small moment there, sometimes when they jump at you, that you can kick them. Doesn't always give you that prompt, though. Oh boy. This is pretty much the worst thing they can do is when they jump on you like that, because it's very hard to defend against. Let's see, they came out of here. No, there's nothing there. There was 2 of them. It's just one. Oh, no blue eye. Unlucky. Maybe we'll fight some more of them later in the game, though. So I'll have another chance. Here's some nice, nice death traps for some reason. I don't know why these would be here, but sure. Everybody likes swinging death pendulums. So you saw those Novicidors, they would jump on me and like spray acid on my face. And if they kill you when they do that, Leon's whole face will melt off and you can see his skull. It's pretty cool. This game actually has a lot of very detailed death animations. Luckily, I haven't shown off too many of them. So this section is really interesting. So all these guys down here are chanting, and as soon as I alert them, they're all going to try to run away. And I have to like kill them first because they all have treasure. It's hard to do because the cutscene. The cutscene like gives them a chance to run away. Basically, all of these guys are carrying treasure. Well, most of them got away, but not all of them. When it says grenade. Yeah, a grenade would be great there. I only had a flash grenade. I was hoping I could like jump down and throw it at them, but the cutscene made them all get away. It's probably a good technique for killing all those guys. I just don't know what it is. My merchant, bro. Can't get to him though. Oh yeah, another funny detail. The merchant, he goes up here to hide from those guys. So some of these little treasures, you put them in the other treasures, and they become more valuable. So this is the butterfly lamp. This is what you put the eyes of the Novistadors in, but I don't have the blue eye. Ronan says, I don't know if you take requests or not, but could you play Splinter Cell Chaos Theory after you finish this? I mean, I'll probably still be playing this one for a good while. I still got a few sessions to go on this game.
Welcome. Got some rare. What are you buying? What are you selling? Is that? Thank you. Come back.
Sure, I'll upgrade the rifle.
What are you buying? Is that...
Castellan memo. For many years, the Salazar family has served as the castellans of this castle. However, not everything is bright, for my ancestry has a dark past. Long ago, there was once a religious group that had deep roots in this region called the Los Illuminados. Unjustly, however, the first castellan of this castle took away their rights and powers. As a follower of this religion, and as the 8th castellan, I felt it was my duty as well as my responsibility to atone for that sin. I knew the best way to atone for that sin was to give power back to those we once took it from, the Los Illuminados. As expected, it took a little time, but we were able to rejuvenate the once sealed Las Plagas with this success. I was one step closer to the revival of the Los Illuminados. The reason why I released the Las Plagas from deep under this castle and gave them to Lord Sadler was not only to repay for the sins of my ancestors, but I felt certain that the Lord would make better use of this power to help save the world. To save those that have sinned with the power of the Las Plagas and to cleanse their souls, creating a world without sinners. The way it was meant to be. Once cleansed, they would become one of the many Ganados where they will find their reason to live. And after the Lord has succeeded in creating the world in which he has envisioned, then the sins of my Salazar family will be atoned for. So this room is kind of interesting. That red guy, he's wearing the key to get out of here, and he has tons of health. And so the whole goal of this room is basically to track that guy down and kill him while he's like constantly running away. And if I don't get him fast enough, well, we'll see. So right now, he's hiding in that back room, waiting for me to come around. So this is kind of a trap. Like, you think this guy's by himself, but there's actually another guy on the left waiting to ambush me. So I think we've seen a few of these guys wearing the helmets before, but I've never really gone into it. You can't headshot them because they got these golden masks on. Oh, I thought there was a guy waiting to ambush me. Well, guess I was wrong. One of those gold helmet guys again. We're just gonna kill him now, because we don't want him to get in the way as we're trying to kill that red guy. So yeah, he's on the other side of this steel door. He's gonna wait for me to jump down, and then he's gonna try to, like, go around. A lot of this room is, like, just trying to chase this guy down. He's very tricky. As you can see, he has a lot of health. I'm doing pretty good. feeling pretty good about... Oh, come on. Get out of there. Got him. Alright, so if you don't kill that guy, he'll run over there, and then when you try to get him, he'll come out here and he'll, like, pop up on this thing in the middle, and it'll rise up, and he has a big minigun. He's on this giant, like, minigun turret that tries to blast you. It's kind of funny. So that's why I tried to kill this guy before he gets to that point, because that thing's dangerous. And as you're chasing him through that room, I think a guy spawns in there. That was what I was thinking of before. Alright, got ourselves a puzzle. The sacrifice of 6 lives shall make way the true path. So basically, these paintings, they all show people being executed. And I gotta get it to show 6 people. Damn, easy.
What a pleasant surprise. But I'm afraid it's Ashley we need. Not you, Mr. Kennedy.
If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Did you say old man, Mr. Kennedy? It might come as a surprise, but I'm only 20 years old.
So you're just like all the others? A puppet of the parasites?
Surely you don't think I'm the same as those diminutive ganados. The parasites, las plagas, are slaves to my will. I have absolute control.
Well, I really don't give a damn. Rain or shine, you're going down.
Get rid of our American friend.
So this is another pretty tough room because there's a lot of guys. And I'm kind of stuck in a corner. But I do have this little room I can go in. So that's just what I'm going to do. So that guy was about to throw the scythe, but I didn't want that, because that's bad. That guy did throw it. Luckily I shot it out of the air. Welp. One shot. Man, I had a lot of health too. Okay. See, that's what happens when I do too well for too long. They just deal crazy damage. Ronan says, I don't remember it being a one-shot. So part of the reason for that is that this game has adaptive difficulty, so like, the better you do at it, the more damage and the more aggressive the enemies will get. So because it's been a long time since I died and I've been doing pretty well, they deal tons of damage, and that's why that one-shot killed me. So if one of those guys hit me with the scythe now that I've died, it probably wouldn't kill me in one hit. Sort of the game's way of trying to make sure it's always a challenge. Oof. And subsequently, that makes it really hard to beat this game without dying. These, like, archers are really tricky. Oh yeah, they got rocket launchers too. I don't even know where that hit me from. Darn, I missed. Didn't drop anything. Okay. I'm hoping some of those guys will walk in here so I can kill them, but it doesn't look like it's happening. So those guys are gonna shoot the rocket again, but I should be safe in here. Okay, they went away. I'm not sure how many times they'll do it, but periodically throughout this encounter, those guys will pop out and shoot rockets at me. Guys playing Ring Around the Rosie with me. Okay. I don't know why those guys run away so much, but it's annoying. I miss the awkward moment when you suplex someone and the parasite comes out. Yeah. Suplexes are great. Oh, here comes the rocket guys. Get behind cover. Okay. See, they pop out of that painting right there. It's probably possible to shoot them, but I don't want to risk it.
¡Mátalo!
All right. Doesn't need to be said, but don't bring a pistol to an RPG fight. Well, you know, you use what you got. So you can hear the sound in here of Navistadors, which is I think a bug with the PC remaster. Because they're on the other side of this room, but you can't actually get there until later in the game. You have to come from the other side. And you're not supposed to hear them. But for some reason you do. In this version. Brennan says, I think I was 11 or 12 when I played this game. Yeah, I think about the same for me. Maybe a little older. Remember playing it back on the GameCube when it came out. Good times. Ah, yes, the hedge maze. Another infamous portion. This door is locked. I need to put a key in it. Or rather, two little symbols that I get from over here.
Mr. Kennedy. Still alive, I see. So, do you like my garden?
I see you've managed to work in a little of your twisted taste here, too.
Sagacious as I am, even I get lost here sometimes. Even if it takes your whole life, you'll never get out. Do you know that no one dies without a cause? You will satisfy the stomachs of my cute pets. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to tie up a few loose ends, like chasing down a couple of rats.
2 rats? If one's Lewis, who's the other? Huh. They're an intruder besides me?
Maybe this mysterious third party they've been talking about the entire game. So this is the hedge maze. It's full of dogs. A whole lot of nasty dogs. Hope you like dogs, because we're gonna see a lot of them in here. There's some dogs in that cage. They're pretty mad. As long as I don't shoot the lock. Which I did. Okay. Oh yeah, they grow tentacles now too. As if angry dogs weren't bad enough. Well, actually, that worked pretty well. Yes, Ronan, they definitely mutate. This would be a pretty nice place if it wasn't for all the bloodthirsty dogs. There's another dog cage over there, but I can't quite see into it to shoot him. And the cult, yeah. But you know, it's just the dogs here right now that are being a pain. Oh boy. They do so much damage. Let's see if I can get rid of this pistol. Okay. Yeah, if I did this right, I could have shot those dogs from here, but it's tough. Do the optimal path. Alright. So I could leave now. I don't have to go over there. I think there might be a couple more pieces of treasure, but you know, I think I'm good. I'm good. I don't need all of the treasure. Not really a fan of these dogs. I'm good.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Put them up now.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Leon. Long time no see.
Ada. So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
See you around.
Ada!
So Ada is pretty much your classic femme fatale. She was in Resident Evil 2. Also the first game they introduced Leon. And she's basically this spy who's always doing spy stuff. And her and Leon kind of have an on again, off again relationship. Rona says, guess you would rate your experience there to be amazing. Ouch. That is painful, man. Oof. Email intruder. There seems to be a female intruder amongst us. We believe she's connected with Sarah. We also believe that she was the one who removed the egg injected into Sarah before it hatched. She may have had him retrieve the sample before the American agent's arrival. It's obvious that her objective is the sample. We must get to her before she's able to re-establish contact with Sarah. There's also reason to believe that she's working for somebody. We need her alive for interrogation. The female should be able to answer all our questions after we've captured her. Sarah will no longer be of any concern. As long as we retrieve the sample, you may dispose of him as you see fit. So yeah, Leon mentioned her working with somebody named Wesker. And if you're not familiar with this series, he is the primary antagonist of the very first Resident Evil game.
Welcome.
When it says, forget Amazon Prime, I want that merchant to deliver my stuff. Yeah, me too.
What are you buying?
I'd buy a lot of things from this guy. He's cool.
What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. Ah, thank you. Come back anytime.
So all these plaques on the walls are giving you hints for a upcoming puzzle. And it's this thing. So basically they're telling you the order to shoot these items to complete this section. And funnily enough, you don't actually have to do them in order. You just shoot the bottle, which is the last one. And that's all you gotta do. I am going to go in here. So I'm going to have to come back here later, but there's bad guys in here, and I want to kill them now. I don't know why these guys are here, but they are. There's the one. Come on, poke your head out. There we go. So this is the other side of that door I mentioned earlier, where you could hear them mistakenly. Nope. Okay. Almost got snaked. Keep having this issue where the game like minimizes itself. I don't know what's up with that. Or because I'm playing in windowed mode. So this upcoming room is a fun little trap. Like you can obviously see these cage and the treasure. So being locked in this tiny area is obviously not ideal. Ow. Don't kill me. This section is really rough. Because it's like, I just gotta get out of this cage is really what it comes down to. But it's hard because those locks are like super strong. And I'm dead. So now that I'm dead, I can do this a little better the next time. There's actually kind of a trick for this section. which is the cutscene where the cage drops down on you. If you skip the cutscene, it actually gives you more time to shoot the lock before the corridor drops down. But I've been trying not to do cutscene skips so everybody can see them on the stream, but there's a few cases in the game where skipping the cutscene actually makes the enemy spawn a little bit slower. So you see, that gave me a chance to get out. And now this room is not so bad. As long as that guy stays in there and I'm out here, we're good. Now I can just shoot these guys to my heart's content. I wish he could kill them, but doesn't seem to happen. I want to grab that item, but I'm a little scared of this guy. I don't want to get too close. Oh, that missed. There we go. Okay. Don't know how I missed that guy. So that's the third Plaga type that we're seeing for the first time. Oof, I went spits acid. So it has a ranged attack. And also, after you kill the host, it jumps off independently and attacks you. So pretty dangerous. So I think I want to use up the rifle, because I think there should be another merchant coming soon. These things are so creepy. Let's take this guy out. I think there was something on one of these chairs. Maybe not. Just this. Okay. Oh, one hit? Dang. Can't believe that killed me. You guys do some serious damage on when you're pretty high up on the difficulty scale. Dang. Okay. Man, how much health did I have? I know I was in the green at least. Craziness. Ugh. Missed. Actually, they're on top of each other, so you get time to snipe them. If you do it just right, you can get them both with one shot, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Oh, there we go. Let's drop down. Come on, come on. Nope. Oh. Somehow, like, I missed that guy. I missed. Missed again. Okay. Well, that's pretty obviously a guy on that side. But that door is locked, so can't get through it yet. So this room's interesting because there's just straight up an RPG just sitting there you can take. It's the only one you can get in the game as a pickup without buying it of the regular RPGs. I don't think I have space for it yet, but I can come back for it later. That's probably what I'll do. Come on. All right.
got some rare. What are you buying?
I thought you'd
What
have a
are you
rifle upgrade.
buying?
But he does have an attaché case.
Thank you.
Ah, yes.
What are you selling? Is that? Is that? Thank you.
Looks like I'm just gonna have to reload this thing naturally.
Leon! I got it.
Oh no, Lewis.
Now that I have the sample, you serve me no purpose.
Sadler!
My boy Salazar will make sure you follow the same fate.
Stay with me, Louis. I am a researcher, hired by Sadler. He found out what I was up to.
Don't talk.
Here. It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back.
Louis! Louis!
Rip Lewis. We got Fabricio Alexander saying something in chat in a language that I do not speak, so I don't know what you're saying. Pay for your death, I promise. More money behind the Sadler painting. So I hear Ashley down there. We'll get to her in a second. Gotta grab our items first. Alright, now the trick is shooting these restraints without shooting Ashley. Not shooting Ashley, always a challenge.
Near-death experience.
Ashley, get out of there!
Like we're back to protecting Ashley again. Oh, that guy's going a long way without a head. We got Slender Game Loco in chat. Hello there.
The door's locked. I can't open it.
Tricky. If you can finish him off with the pistol.
I got the key! I can get out!
And now we play as Ashley for a bit. So, a bit of a fun fact here, in the Japanese version of this game, you play this entire Ashley section with fixed camera angles, much like the classic Resident Evil games. But for the American version, they got rid of that for some reason. So Ashley has no weapons to fight this guy. She can throw these lanterns. That doesn't kill him, but takes about half his health away. And I just so happen to have another lantern. Oof, hurt myself a little, but oh, he's not dead. Okay, I thought 2 would do it. Maybe it's 3. Let's give him a third one. Here you go. That ought to kill him. Alright, now he's dead.
Mátalo.
Alright. Now I can work in peace. Got a simple little switch puzzle here. Push this next. Yeah. Nailed it. don't know where she got the flashlight, but it was in handy. So this part here is, in my opinion, the hardest puzzle in the game. Most of them are pretty easy. I personally hate these type of puzzles, but there's a secret to doing this. I don't remember what it is. Oh, I thought I had it. No. Oh. Oh, I got it. Okay. Sometimes that thing takes me a long time to complete. I've always hated those sliding block puzzles. Yeah, I'm pleased I got through that as quickly as I did. Salazar family insignia. And now we find out those knights we've been seeing. They're not just statues. They come alive. And now we gotta run from them. We're ready for quick time events. So those other knights are chasing me, but not too hard to get past them here. So that was pretty much the meat of the Ashley section. Butler's memo. Knowing that Sir Ramon Salazar had no family, Lord Sadler must have used his strong faith in the Los Illuminados to his advantage to talk Sir Salazar into undoing the seal of the Las Plagas once done by his ancestor. Sir Salazar would never do such a thing unless he was in some way being used unknowingly. I should have sensed the Lord's dirty scheme sooner. I feel I'm partly responsible for all this. I have no idea as to what the Lord is planning, but Sir Salazar was just being used. It is too late now, however. Sir Salazar has already taken the Plaga into his body. There is no turning back once the Plaga has turned into an adult in the body. The Plaga parasite will not die unless the host dies. There is no cure. Perhaps Sir Salazar may have been vaguely aware of the Lord's plan all along, but it's hard to tell. Nevertheless, there's nothing I can do about it now. I have served the Salazar family for generations. I am prepared to continue my services until the very end. I don't envy that butler. Salazar doesn't seem like the best guy to work for.
Leon!
Ashley! You did good.
I'm sorry if I was...
Oh, don't worry about it. Come on, let's move on.
All right. That is the end of chapter 3. And I think I'm going to end the stream here for today, guys. So, thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time. See you all next time.